Hey you guys, it's Michelle aka Stunna, and today I'm going to do a contouring and highlighting video. And there's so many different ways to contour and highlight. I'm just going to show you the way that I do it, but you're going to need to do it specifically based on the shape of your face and also what you're trying to do, like what kind of facial structures you're trying to achieve or whatever facial features you're trying to like make stand out. So the first thing I'm going to do is start off with a base, and you guys have seen me put on my foundation a million times, so I don't really need to explain this, I don't think. So now for the highlighting and the contouring. So I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Espresso. Okay, now I learned the hard way to not just draw on my face with this one. Some of these stick foundations or like stick contour things, you can do that. This one you cannot. Where are my brushes? Honestly, oh, they're hiding. Okay, so I'm going to use a contour brush. So instead of just drawing on my face like I do a lot of times, I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. And I'm going to dip into what's on my hand instead of directly on the product. And so what you want to do when you're contouring, the point of contouring is to add like a shadow in places that you want to recede. So if you want to have like a little a cut cheek moment, then you want to contour right below your cheekbone. If you're not sure where your cheekbone is, you make the fish face. Now, when you see where it went in when I made that fish face? Right here. I'm going to start at the top of my ear. So about right there is the top of my ear. And I'm going to make a line. Now, you can go as far in as you want, but I suggest not going past the outside corner of your eye. So I'm going to go right in here. Okay? Then you also want to have a little bit of a defined jaw. So there's different ways to find it. I mean, you literally can just like run your finger or your hand across and you can feel where your jaw is. You can stick it out. You can do whatever kind of little tricks you want. Now, as you can see, there's like a natural shadow right here. Okay? But it's not going to necessarily be there all the time depending on what kind of lighting situation I'm in. So I want to make it where it's always there no matter what kind of lighting situation I'm in. Okay. Also, let's say you have a 5 head. Don't worry, girl. You're not the only one. I have a 5 head too. If you have a 5 head, what you can do is put some of this contour right there on your next to your hairline. That will make a shadow. That will create a shadow that will recede your forehead, not like a receding hairline, but it will make your forehead look smaller. Okay? Another place I like to put it sometimes is right here. Let me pick up some more. I like to put some right there too sometimes. All right. So many things you can do. You want a snatched nose. You've been thinking about getting rhinoplasty. Girl, say no more. I'm about to save you thousands of dollars. What you do is you take your brush and you put some of that contour shade on the side of your nose. Right down. Like that. And you can snatch your nose as skinty as you want. But don't forget, if you put it out here, you're going to make your nose wider. So you want to make it, close. If you have a crooked nose, if you've had a broken nose before, you can do the same trick to straighten out your nose. So just make a straight line down. And then I like to kind of blend it up into my eyelid here. You can do right into the crease, or you can go to the beginning of your eyebrow. I do it different ways depending on my mood. Okay, so I'm just going to blend this in now. Now with the jawline, you're going to blend down into your neck. With your cheekbone area here, you're going to blend it kind of circular motions and then kind of up just a little bit. And remember, you're blending and you're wanting to stop at the edge of your eye. Do not bring it in further than this. You're going to look like you have a beard. You do not want 5 o'clock shadow vibes. All right, and then this little area, just blend it. You don't have to do this part right here, don't forget. That's just me being extra. All right, don't forget your forehead. You blending it into your hairline. And then lastly, that nose. Snatch that nose. Okay. Also, if you want to shorten your nose, you can put a little bit here. You know, you can make all kinds of different nose shapes by contouring. All right, I'm going to do the other side of my face real quick, and then I will be back to show you the highlighting portion. Okay, so now that I got both sides done, I'm going to show you the highlighting part. Okay, I'm going to show you the highlighting part. Now, the reason why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it right now is just for demonstration purposes. Because usually what I do is I make my lines where I'm trying to contour, and then I go in with a concealer or a lighter matchstick and do the highlighting part, and then I kind of blend it all together. But I just did it differently for the sake of the video, just to make sure I explain to you how to properly place and blend. So now I'm going to go in with a concealer that is about 2 or 3 shades lighter than my skin tone. And the point of this part, the highlighting part, is to bring out a feature. So you want it to maybe be featured, or maybe you want to bring out something that's really not there. Maybe you want to fake a cheekbone. So if you're going to contour your cheekbone or your cheek to like bring out your cheekbone, then you want to add something to highlight it even more to really have the full effect. I could leave it just like this and it will do the trick, but highlighting will make it even more prominent or pronounced. Same with, you know, I could contour my nose and just leave it like this. I really could. But just to make it even more snatched, I can go in with the concealer. If I put a little bit of the highlighter in the middle of my head or on my chin or whatever, it just brings light naturally to those places, and it just highlights those areas a little bit more. So there's so many different ways you can do highlighting. You might have seen some YouTube videos where the ladies will do a nice giant triangle. It depends on what look you're going for. For a more of an everyday look, I just make sure I get right here in that corner and I just do a couple dots. And I just do a little bit on the nose. Okay, I do a little bit here. And then also I want to go right here in between these two contour areas. Sometimes I put some here. I'm just going to use my concealer brush. I'm spraying it with my rose water just to help me blend it out. And you're just going to blend all that in. So what I'm doing here, for the sake of this section here, where I put this concealer, what I'm trying to do is like bring light to this area. And then also I'm making sure that I blend it across the cheekbone to make the cheekbone pop out just a little bit more as well. But I just want to look a little more awake, so that's why I'm putting it under the eye, cover up any darkness. Okay. And then blend down the nose. And again, you highlight and contour the nose in the shape that you want. So not everyone's going to be the same. It's not one size fits all for this, okay? Everyone's face is different, face shape is different, features are different. So you want to do this based on that. So what I like to do then is go back in with that contour brush and just go over where I contoured again really lightly, just to like blend out everything, make sure there's no harsh lines. And I also like to go in with my foundation brush after that and literally just go over everything, because I want everything as blended as possible. Again, levels. Levels. Okay, so that's the finished look as far as like highlighting with creams. Anyway, if you can see the difference in my face now that I've highlighted and contoured, just looks a little more snatched. You know what I mean? This a little something. Because if you just put foundation on, you're just going to look flat. So doing this just adds more dimension to your face. And so that's why I love to do highlighting and contouring. A contour, honey, yes. So, oh my God. I did have an extra coffee today, so. So yeah, anyway, that is all I have for today. Oh, I do want to just tell you this. If you also want to add an actual highlighter, you can do that as well. Let's see if I have one close by. This is the Amrezi highlighter, and I will highlight. So this is going to bring even more light to the face and make my cheekbones pop out even more, honey. And you're just hitting the tops of your cheeks when you do this. Did I show you what it looked like? This is what it looks like. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so you can leave it like that. Then you can put someone down on your nose if you want. Here, 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 here. All the usual suspects. You can do it whatever way you want. But usually it just depends on what look I'm going for. If I'm going for straight drag, I go here, here, here. I hit here and here, here and here. That's when I'm doing the absolute most. So anyway, hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. And if you have any questions about highlighting or contouring, my favorite products to use to do this kind of thing, please let me know. I would love to answer your questions, and I would love to read your comments. I think that's all I have for today. I will see you guys next week. Make sure that you like my Facebook page. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you go ahead and subscribe if you like this video. And you can also hit the notification bell so that you know every time I post a video. So anyway, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching though. And thank you so much for everyone that always shares and that always comments and that always likes my videos. I really do appreciate your support. I see you, I noticed, and I appreciate it. So until next time, I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.